Oh god, it's terrifying. Yep, see, all the settings are working now. Just need to find SX. Actually, no, I know I was specifically told to use SX Island. Alright. And just to make sure we're all set. Extra time penalties are still on. And let's see. I know Azur Lane had a ball as well. Whack ass Crystal Sex. I actually love that name. And you know, we'll just get up with the tactics. Both of these teams had fairly close games in their last match. ALG losing. Actually, both these teams losing 3-2. ALG's was or 2-3. ALG's was a lot less closer than the scoreline indicated, but there is still definitely some fight in ALG. While Indy was victims of the dangerous 2-0 lead. So let's see what these two teams want. ALG, sub best condition pre-game. Gibran is also a keeper. Alright. No, Gibran's not going to come in. They were in last game anyway. So we'll have to see how Ian does. Feeling lusty will come out for dumb fucking maids. LeCunny won't be playing. LeCunny James coming out for Drink the Tea. And then we got... Let's see, I think these are fine. Yeah, the back line should be okay. And then actually, rest of their conditions are pretty good. And then Indy now. Indy has a paceman as well. Let's see. So we had nightly, so I don't think I can change pre-game. Let me just confirm with the admins to see what I can do for that. Meanwhile, while I wait for that, I'll just get started with indie stuff as well. Their stuff should be fairly simple as well. They want to go on preset 3. Manual sub best conditions in that position. Use that kickoff. Make sure the CB subs are actual CBs. Alright, yes. So Expedition now will come in. And that's actually it for the CBs. Let's see. That's fine. Nico will come out for Slowcat. And then everyone else is in position. Fullbacks are AA CMFs. Make sure the actual subs are... Oh, no, never mind. This is in general. Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, actually, I think both teams are fine. Let me just see if we actually got that confirmation. All right, yeah. So unfortunately for ALG, I'm gonna have to wait for 20 minutes before I can actually do the changes that they asked for, or they concede, whichever one comes first at this rate. But I think besides that, actually, let me just make sure that the. Oop. Let me make sure that the corner kicks didn't get screwed up for either team here. No, that's... I didn't do any subs for their cornerback, so I think that's just the same. Those are on the medals. Those are fine. Oh, goalkeeper. Almost forgot about that. This Blink Indy, who had a great game yesterday, is really feeling it. ALG gonna have to watch out for him trying to get recognition as an indie game of their own. Classic indie game, Azur Lane. as it's known. And again, like ALG's conditions are really, really good, especially for their that just middle line of players, metal players. Jucat, fuck, what was that player's name again? Builderune and Builderune. And then Music will be all set up now. Azur Lane and Indy. There wasn't any hype stuff I needed for them. There are some teams that do have some hype, but neither of these teams have hype. Videos, that is. And yeah, honestly, with everything that we have set up, we should be ready to go. And again, this is losers bracket side. All of losers bracket first, all of winners second. Let's see. I think the kits should be fine. Did I get anything on kits for Indy? No, they just want they just want preset 3. Gonna make sure they're on preset 3. Yep, they are. And with that, we can kick off ALG versus Indy. Make sure to keep your generals' expectations low so that they're not disappointed when you inevitably fuck everything up. I think some generals are probably more known for this than others. Child erotic, child belly and chest erotic. Whoa! Ah, there we go. Some good old VGL stadiums. Glad it's working finally. Now get ready for some anthems. And we have kicked off. ALG going from left to right in their gray kits, while Indy going right to left in their brown kits. And Aztecs already immediately getting a goal first. Oh my god, 144. Aztecs puts ALG up 1-0. Oh, man. Looked like Bullet just barely tipped it over, but it was still not enough for the Indy goalkeeper to try to save that. ALG impressively going off immediately, and looks like Indy's going to immediately answer. Soup will never die now the game's dead even. Not even 4 minutes into this game, and we are already getting a lot more goals than I was expecting so early on. But an amazing back heel, though, from Anger to Gods, and Soup trying to again, but saved. Oh my lord. Might have accidentally ran PES 16, guys. It's my bad. Soup going to take the corner kick here. And Baba cannot get the header, a very common theme. But RNG Dungeon takes a shot, but it's going to be wide. Oh, it was deflected. All right, so Baba is actually going to get the corner kick for Indy. RNG Dungeon tries to jump up. RNG Dungeon gets the follow-up, though, but blocked at the line by ALG. I was going to say initially that Indy looked to be the favorites coming into this match with how closer their game was. But it seems like ALG is really showing up now. SX shot, but saved. ALG looking a lot better to start this match from compared to yesterday. We're going to see what Build Rune can do on this corner here. Shit can just barely misses the header. That's going to go slightly wide. Slam some couple chance here.
Oh, hello there. My name is Nern. I'm considered the greatest historian of our time. I've gathered a wealth of knowledge about Olaf and what happened here. Many tales.
RNG just takes the shot and it's in! The chance helping Indy, putting them up 2-1. You have angered the gods doing really great setup work for Indy right now, which is giving them the current lead. And they're trying again with the Soup Will Never Dies, getting around a player, trying to get it to You Have Angered the Gods, but ALG is in the box. They're prepared. They get it out. Now ALG trying to see what they can do here. Getting back up to SX. SX to Jucat. Jucat cannot get the header as now Indy clears it. Tit's too big, able to dispossess as ALG's going to take it a bit more slow here. Slim my chant for them.
こんなこと？私
Very lewd chant. Very lewd. But, I mean, after those initial 1-2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the match, it's been a bit more quiet, a bit more standard for what we were going to expect from these teams here. Baba trying to get the ball. Baba gets it. Baba shoots. Baba is goal scorer. 3-1 now for Indy.
A little bit of Baba in my life, a little bit of Baba by my side, a little bit of Baba's all I need, a little bit of Baba's what I see, a little bit of Baba in the sun, a little bit of Baba all night long, a little bit of Baba, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. A little bit of Baba in my life, a little bit of Baba by my side, a little bit of Baba's all I need, a little bit of Baba's what I see, a little bit of Baba in the sun, a little bit of Baba all night long, a little bit of Baba, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
Now we are going to go on and actually change ALG from kind of long to possession short. And we're going to keep going on. We'll have to see if these slider changes are actually going to impact ALG's attack in any way. Because, I mean, their attack early on was good, but maybe they want something a bit more slow. And SX trying to get everyone exposition down and is able to. 2-3 now. SX with the brace. And those changes really being put to good use for ALG, already bringing it back into only 1 goal, and still a lot of game left to play. Indy on the attack now. Little goes to RNG Dungeon. RNG Dungeon trying to take a shot, but just goes right into an ALG defender. Foul's going to be called, actually. Oh, it's just an offsides. That never reached any Indy player. Thank you, ref. You have angered the gods now with a great attempt at space, but couldn't do anything with as Indy goes back into the midfield, only to lose it, but then get it back, and then lose it again, and then lose it again. This midfield for this entire cup has really been very messy, and now it looks like that's going to be on Indy, I believe. It looks like SX and the Bullet really... Oh, yeah. The Bullet not having any respect for SX there.
Well, SX bros.
Well... Build room with the free kick, but it's not going to go anywhere near the net as Indy's just able to quickly just kill the attack.
Yeah, been a pretty interesting game, huh?
Yeah, I mean, really quick early on, and we have Anger the Gods with the 4th goal for Indy, 4-2.
Well.
What a first half from Indy so far. Four goals, and it's been going pretty all around for all of their strikers.
Yeah, I think everyone's had a shot at it. I'm not sure if anyone has a brace or anything since I just got here, but
I know. Actually, no. Everyone has one actually. Build Rune with the last shot of the half here, but looks like it's not gonna go ALG's way as ref is gonna call it any moment now.
any second.
There we go. 4-2 for Indy to end the first half.
You think you can get a rig cam up if anything? I just realized Twitch is like 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, I should be able to. Let me take a look here. Hopefully this doesn't just fucking tank my frame rate. How's that look?
Looks good. Looks good.
All right, nice.
We
So for, I mean, Indy with at least double the amount of shots total to ALG, but in terms of on target, ALG is just being a lot more efficient with their own shots.
Yeah, it looks like ALG just needs to make more of them. Just shoot more. If you shoot more, the chances of scoring go up.
Yeah, bro, just like shoot more. Forehead.
Yep. LMAO.
And with the only call for ALG is that they want to, if they're still down at 50, they want changes. I think Indy's changes are only if they're losing, so we'll just keep going. Can slam some more chance for both these fellas.
Yeah, I can safely say you are not.
取ったぞ
Well,
Reverse Chan abuse. Killing ALG 5-2. Brace where you have angered the gods.
Definitely not losing.
Or Indy, more like it, is really not giving ALG any sort of breathing room in this game. They are up very much comfortably right now, and ALG wants to go to +1 with that, so we will do that for them.
Yeah,
there you go.
With how 21 works, I think is the word. With how 21
and that was almost
works.
a hat trick for you against the gods, but saved by the keeper there.
Yeah, with how 21 works, maybe +1 will actually fix their defense too, since ALG is certainly not getting in on these attempts. It's more of the indie strikers fucking something up rather than ALG making a defensive effort.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like that the little ghost is gonna be over the bar.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah, it definitely feels like with wanting to go +1, it also helps with the pressing a lot more for defenses. So maybe ALG's defense will really be going down a lot more harder on Indy's attackers.
Yeah, so the mentality about the mentalities is that you got to have the mentality that the mentalities will fix your defense.
Yeah, mentality's Jucat, however, does not have the mentality to score, as her header goes very much wide.
It's a mental issue.
Mental, yep. I mean, does Jucat have mental issues? I have no idea.
Well, she's a merchant, so you know, it's inherent mental issues.
Ah, yes. I mean, 13 made passes though, so it's not she's doing too terrible. At least with the passing, but kind of want her to score. Ooh, you had anger almost with the attempt, but Jucat, as we were talking her with a great press on you, have angered the guys, preventing him from getting a shot off. Could have been the hat trick.
Yep, that might be the +1 probably helping. Speaking
SX,
of helping.
SX, oh, is that on Indy? Penalty? Refs?
I don't think so. I think it might be on her.
Oh,
yeah, she kicked him in the back of the leg. Nice.
That's rough. And ALG also wants to go to centering targets on this, so we'll do that for them as well. And they actually also want subs at 60. What time is that actually? 59:29. I'll do it now.
May as well.
Might as well. Let's see here. Drink the tea out for LeCunny James. Gonna come in. Watashi, #1. Gonna come out for Generic Fox, ultra rare. Had a 4-5 last game, so hopefully they have a better showing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Think Tit's too big for the game is just slightly. Oh wait, actually, subs 60 best condition. If Jucat is less than half and not red yellow, nope. All right, so Tit's going to come out for Torpedo Autist. And I think Indy wants at 65? Yep, so we're going to wait a couple more minutes for Indy to go.
Out with the T, in with Lick Honey.
Hopefully, hopefully Connie can have the impact that ALG needs. But I think with how they've been playing, I don't know if only one thing can help them out here.
Yeah, they're gonna need a 3-goal run, keeping fucking Indy out too.
I mean, on
Which,
this
with how
match
you
is
played.
possible.
Anything is possible. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, hell, HGG2D basically did that same thing versus Indy, and look at them, they won their game.
Yeah, ALG just needs to bring it.
Well, ALG's trying to build up on the wing, but Bill Rune immediately just loses the ball to the bullet. So now Indy's going to have their chance at a counterattack here. Bob the Little Ghost, who has a lot of space. Soup, back to RG Dungeon, who takes the shot, saved by the keeper. And that's going to go out for a corner.
Was a nice little setup there.
Yeah, Indy's setup in this game has been very great. It's been very, very impressive. And you kind of saw that again in their match versus HGG 2D as well.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're just capitalizing on those shots a lot better. RNG cannot get it. Heck and Smoke Hat Girl gets it back to Soup, who takes the shot, saved again by the keeper.
This keeper is keeping ALG. I don't want to say keeping them in this, but it's keeping them from complete embarrassment.
Yeah, Ian's making sure that's not as worse as it currently is. Soup's gonna try his try not a corner kick here. Bob of the header saved on the line from the keeper again.
Sheesh.
Slugcat cannot get it back into the box for Indy, as now ALG is gonna have just run it out, I guess, instead.
I'd compliment the keeper, but I just saw the scoreboard. Yeah, about the same here.
You have angered the gods with a shot attempt saved again. Ian was a mistake. Now suddenly this keeper is getting the shots, but all these saves might be a bit too late.
I hope we don't get any more timeouts. I want to be kept a surprise on the keeper's save total.
No, but I also just realized. Oh, Build Rune takes the shot. It's gonna be
Nice.
in.
There you go. 2 more.
Yep, just need 2 more now. Also keep being a retard and forgetting that Indy has subs they want to do. Just for best condition
that's
here.
right.
Yep. So I'm assuming for most tired. So it looks like it's gonna be Slugcat for. Actually, I think they have footing things as well. So I want to make sure that they have the proper footing. Nope. I guess. Huh.
Will?
Everything is a
Doesn't matter.
roguelike will come in. Hack and Smug Hacko can come in for the batter. And then, well, that's a medal. And then Expedition now will come out for... Oh, God. The last remaining subs are all kind of bad. Guess we'll put Buffing Turtle in. Wow, yeah, look at that. I mean, 5 saves for the ALG keeper there, but again, against 9 shots on target. The other 4. I mean, again, you have to consider they also gave up 5 goals. So
Right. And then also, some of those indie shots were off target, so I guess PES wouldn't register them as saves.
Also, it's not rigged subs because I was supposedly told to use actual center backs for the subs, and the red player is a DMF who also has a position as CB, but I was told in the pace bin to use the center back specifically.
And then I was told Indy's about to score here.
Yeah? Yeah? Where's the
Okay,
score
no.
at, buddy?
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I think Indy might be done with the scoring at this race, so it's just a question of whether ALG can get anything else to make it at least tied.
Yeah, and that control from Juket ain't gonna help.
Yeah, not at all. And ALG still wants to be in +1 at this point, which no calls for a +2 to end the game. So they just gotta hope that it's this moment right here that changes for them.
Mm-hmm. They just need to be a little more aggressive.
They may be more aggressive, but they're not. Well, now they are, but they just lose the ball to Indy, and Indy's just gonna again go back on the other side of the pitch, just waste more time. You have Anger the Gods. It's tackled right at the top of the key there. That could be a dangerous free kick territory for him.
Feels like that not +1. The centering targets didn't really help them.
Yeah, it hasn't really helped them too much, but I think also it's the possession game that's just making their play a bit too slow compared to earlier in the match.
Yeah.
Monty Jones with the free kick and free goal, 6-3. RNG
It's
Dungeon
over.
with the brace. What the fuck is Jucat doing? Jucat like completely breaks the wall, and it's just like, nah, fuck this guy next to me. I don't think they could save it. But also,
Yeah,
Jucat just doesn't even jump as well.
She just cuts in right there, but doesn't even make an effort.
And yeah, that pretty much killed any small hope of ALG coming back in hopings of tying it here.
Yeah, if anything else, ALG could probably get a 4th one just to feel good, but not gonna help their chance of advancement.
Yeah,
Another
5 minutes of stoppage time.
5 minutes. I have never seen that before.
That happened yesterday, I believe, as well. We also had 5 minutes of stoppage in one of the games as well.
All right. Well, let's get this shit
Well, ALG tried to at least get a consolation goal there, but Indy just, again, able to easily just defuse that attack as they're just going to pass it amongst themselves just to run out the clock here.
Yep. I guess they're just gonna pass it among us.
Dude, is that an Among Us reference? Hit indie game Among Us?
The hit indie game?
I mean, technically it's an indie game, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, the dev team was like 3 people or something.
Damn, why the fuck isn't Among Us on indie then?
Too big for him.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of too big, the 6 goals, way too big for ALG to overcome.
Yeah.
As this game was in Indy's control ever since their first goal scored, essentially, basically.
Yeah, ALG had a chance of winning for at least 2 minutes in this game, and then the other 88 minutes plus was all indie.
Yeah, and unfortunately with that as well, ALG is your first casualty of the losers bracket.
That's right. Rest in peace, ALG. Another 0-2 tournament showing.
Yeah, 17 shots, 11 on target for Indy. They just completely trounced this game. In any normal other game, 6-5 is at least a bit respectable for what ALG did. 6-5, three goals, but Indy's offense was just too on fire to matter.
Yeah. 6-5, 3 goals. I mean, can't complain about that offensive effort. On the other hand,
Yeah, on the other hand, your defense is, woo! Not good.
yeah. Well, better luck next time, ALG.
You have angered the gods, 8-0, man of the match. Is Blank Indy actually getting a 4-5?
Yeah, I guess with 5 shots targeted towards him and letting 3 of them in, that'll stink your rating.
Yeah, that's definitely a fair point. Meanwhile, Essex getting a 7-0 for her team as well. Otherwise, it's mostly just 6-5, a 4-5 from Granny. Expedition also getting a 4-5 as well. And then you have all the other indie strikers getting 7-0s. And for the match details, you had the very quick succession of goals with SX at 2 minutes unassisted, followed by the Soup Will Never Die from You Have Angered the Gods at 4 minutes. RNG Dungeon from You Have Angered the Gods at the 16th minute. And Baba is implying testing at 28 for You Have Angered the Gods there. And then ALG answers with SX from Build Rune at 31. And then to end the half,
got worse.
Yeah, then it just got worse for ALG. With at 43, You Have Angered the Gods from RNG Dungeon to end the half, 4-2. And then, like you said, doesn't get any better. At 48, You Have Angered the Gods from the Soup Will Never Die. And then subs come in. Build Rune at 75 from Jucat. And then indie subs come in, and then RNG Dungeon at the 87th minute. And then that's it, basically.
Yeah, very noticeably center.
I think you could literally just say that for every single game. At this point, I'm just going to be more shocked if it's just not center for, like, a game.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And look at those ball winning areas. They sure are dots. They've sure won some balls, all right.
Yep, those balls were won. I guess in a competition where it comes to winning balls, Indy has won more balls than ALG has. The balls are in Indy's favor.
The balls are indeed in Indy's favor. And let's see what our next match is going to be. Our next match is going to be Arknights versus PSG. And thank you, as always, for coming out. And you're free to stick around if you want. Otherwise, I'll be playing Indy's Victory Anthem while we get the next game set up.
Okay, I'll see what happens.
All right.